Alright, I'm gonna be quick for this movie review because by the end of the video I want to announce something, so stick to the end of the video as usual. And now let's get to our review for Shazam! Well, this was unexpected.
Why don't you give me your love?
Shazam is the 7th DCEU movie to date, and this movie is directed by David F. Sandberg, and this movie stars Zachary, Levi, Mark Strong, Jack Dylan Grazer, and Asher Angel. This movie tells the story of Billy Batson, who's currently a foster kid who's looking for his long-lost mother, and then suddenly gets adopted into a family filled with foster kids. Meanwhile, he was being chosen as champion to take on the power of Shazam, and by the time he says his name, Billy Batson becomes a fully superhero with lots of responsibilities when it comes to being a superhero as champion trying to save the world. And now with a villain trying to stop him, trying to take over his power, it's up to Billy Batson in trying to control his life at the same time trying to be a good superhero. Now when I go watch this movie has low marketing, as I can say this movie. I mean, you look at this poster, yep, there's not really much that I can say this poster. It's just Shazam as a teaser poster. That's what you're gonna get in every movie theater. But when you walk into this movie was more than what's on the front cover. And that's what I like about this film. I come into this movie with low expectation, able to meet my friend that I watched with when I was watching the premiere for Batman v Superman at the same mall, at the same theater, but much more in the front row. And when I watched this movie was completely different. It's completely different than all the other DCU movies to expect. The beginning had a very phenomenal take, and the ending was also surprising. That's what I can say. I miss saying the beginning, middle, end things, but I don't think I want to say it anymore because spoilers. However, Shazam is actually different than any other DC movie. I mean, Aquaman was enjoyable, but Shazam was completely different. Shazam was finally that movie that was able to get it right. It was able to get the movie as positive as possible. And when you have a horror director like David F. Sandberg to finally direct this movie, you're gonna expect something fun from it. There's that one element that seems like horror, yep, that's from a horror director, and he finally nails it. So don't expect that you're gonna see something lighthearted, because there's also some horror elements that you have to allow from a horror director, and that's what's gonna make this DC movie good. What's also great about Shazam is that it's able to understand what's it like being a superhero. The fact that nowadays more superheroes are more focused on adults, but taking more on a middle school or teenagers are more a little bit kind of more trending. But if you take it from a young teenager, from a middle school age, it probably works. It's finally able to fit in the trend, and it's probably a game changer. The fact that Billy Batson is trying to learn how to become a superhero while trying to understand what's it like to be a little bit greedy. This movie also had morals to be learned from this film. And that's what I can say about this film. Overall, I say the acting is good. I like the acting of this film. Zachary Levi did great, and Asher Angel trying to connect each other, both as Shazam and Billy Batson. Jack Dylan Grazer did great. Mark Strong was a very reasonable villain. He is a villain with backstory, and this is a very strong backstory. It's a very tragic backstory, and that's what you're gonna like about Mark Strong playing as Tadus Sirvana. I think that's what it's spelled. There's comedy in this movie. There's lots of funny humor in this movie. There's horror, it's everything. But when you take a look at Shazam, what's different than any other DC movie at this moment is that this movie is more lighthearted and it's more family friendly. So basically nowadays the DC movies are more into action, and sometimes drama is more 20%. But in this movie they're more mixed. You get to see more of the drama, you get to see more of the family situation, you get to see more of the comedy. The jokes are still there in the film, and it uses at the right time. It's still enjoyable. Some of the things are surprising that you don't see in the marketing, but you see in the movie. That's very surprising. You see those creatures over there, oh, that's from the horror director, and he finally nailed it. And overall, what David F. Sandberg did with this movie was great. He finally nailed the tone of this film. Overall, I got nothing to say. I'm really out of words right now. I just got back from Shazam. Shazam was great. That's all I can say. I'm not going to spoil too much of it because that's what you're going to expect from this movie. I'm going to say this, but Shazam is a lighthearted take for a DC movie that seizes its glory once again. Yes, this movie totally nails it. It's a very good film. It's a very fun movie. So you see it as a superhero film, it's still enjoyable. You see it as a comedy film, it's still great. But yeah, that was my review on Shazam. Have you seen it? What you think of the movie? Let me know in the comments below. I know some of you Americans have already seen it early, and I just seen it already. Don't worry, some of you Americans will be able to see it again over the weekend. Fun, right? And by the way, I was going to announce that this movie might be the last movie I'll ever review. I don't know if I might see Pet Sematary, maybe not, but that's what I'm thinking. Because next week I might skip Hellboy, I might skip The Curse of La Llorona, but I might also come back for Avengers Endgame. This is the IMAX poster. And the reason to that is, well, I got New York trip. I'm going to New York. Yeah, that's the announcement. What, no one's happy with that? That's that's the spirit. Yes, I'm going to be in New York, but don't expect that we're going to go meet and greet because I'm not really that famous unless you tell me to, hey, subscribe to me. I'm a good movie reviewer. I want to be like you guys, trying to be the best movie reviewer, to tell you guys good movies. Well, I mean, I have this Shazam shirt. I do it all for you guys. So yeah, I'm going to be in New York. I'll be very busy. Don't expect some vlogs, but I'll just be there having fun. I'm going to go do some business trade fair, which is why we're going to do promoting again on the business companies like we did our review on us. Well, since I meet my friend there, co-CEO of another company, I'm going to say, let's promote the 4 companies again. Links in the description again. Go check them out. Bodja by Unwrapp, I work there. Such a great company. Tentram by NVCO, probably calm. Nuku, one of the best companies ever. And Skrubs by Kudeta. It's a good company. Please support them. They're in the comments below. And also be New York. But yeah, that was my review on Shazam. I got nothing else to say. I'm really out of words. I'm really exaggerated. Now I just have to, I'm going to have to go sleep. But yeah, that was my review on Shazam. Here's the outro. That is all for this video. If you do enjoy this video, give it a like. That would be very helpful. And in the description, you'll find 2 links so you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Google+. I appreciate you guys for watching this, and I'll see you another time. Bye-bye.